Is this iBall's opportunity up against a brand new player to make it to the top 8 finally? Will Blue Scuti, a young up-and-coming roller with dirty socks, make it to the top 8? Well, that is why we play, so we will go ahead and get this counted down and underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. iBall, the Canadian Super Mario Brothers 1 speedrunner, kind of a legend in that realm. Thanks so much, K9 Watching Tetris, for the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. And Blue Scuti, young up-and-coming roller, was present at the Lone Star Championship. And yeah, again, making his debut, Blue Scuti from the United States of America, and iBall from some other America, which is kind of America, but not really America. But it's very cold, and they love hockey up there. All right, Blue Scuti, already 3 consecutive Tetrises to Stardust. iBall had an early misdrop, which prevented that, but it's got a good board here. Both players rolling. Both players, the blurry cameras. Great capture for iBall, though. You know, professional. Been in the retro gaming circles for a while, so got a beautiful capture. Scuti skimming, getting a Tetris 120. And Tetris iBall 101. Scuti really skimming up the top of that board there. Oh my word. Opens up that right side. There is a bit of a drought, and you got to manage that drought, and that is part of this game. But able to keep that right side open, get a couple of Tetrises, and able to survive. So there you go, Blue Scuti surviving a scare in his first ever Masters event. Got to set up for that dirty Tetris in column 1. No fear here, but ends up not being able to get it. So does end up taking that triple. Going to open up that right side, get it Tetris. Thank you so much, Scout, for the contribution to get us to 137777. So there you go, just trailing sevens, you know, drifting off. 777. You know, there you go. Thank you so much, Scout. 233 Scuti, iBall in the lead though, 266. iBall up about 10,000 points over Scuti and back by 4 lines. I think iBall was mentioned in the most recent Summoning Salt video, I believe, because he plays on another account, right? Just Hits Crits, right? So I think iBall was mentioned under the name Hits Crits, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong. In the most recent Summoning Salt video on Super Mario Lost Levels. $380 from iBall, $329 from Blue Scuti. Scuti going to take that skim of a triple and a Tetris. Hits Crits is not iBall? Oh, interesting. Oh, is that true? Okay. They're different people. I'm learning something. I have no idea. So iBall, just as an alt, streams on that account. Oh, I'm learning so much. I just assumed it was the same person. All right. Look at that. See, this is why I say stupid things. I don't give a shit. Oh, I just said the S word. All right. Wild guy. All right. Well, I'm excited to know that iBall is streaming on that account. All right. 479. I swore. No longer family friendly. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. All right, well, I'm embarrassed that I messed up a thing, but I don't know. I think that's a reasonable thing for me to have thought. So probably shouldn't have spoken. Well, I didn't speak definitively. I just said, I think, right? And I said, correct me if I'm wrong. I was wrong, and then I was corrected. 455 for iBall, 487. Not hits crits, but iBall. 487 for Blue Scuti. Well, it's late night. Your kids should be asleep. iBall kind of burning here. Just trying to get this stack down. Just 4 lines to go into the level 19 transition. Scuti with a Tetris. 536. And all right, iBall going to transition here. 486. And Tetris for Scuti. Now, Scuti did play in the Lone Star qualifier, not technically Masters, but a Masters level event, and I believe it was the top 8 qualifiers. So not technically in Masters, but I think it's a S tier tournament. So I don't know if Scuti's going to go to CTWC. Maybe we can find out. But it kind of seems to be peaking at the right time. 651 Scuti, 507 iBall. So we got to have Dan Weller just edit out me being wrong, and that way I can, maintain my credibility. Blue Scuti setting up the T-spin, gets a Tetris. Oh, wait, I don't have any credibility. I forgot. 738 for Scuti, 539, now 567 for iBall. Scuti will be at CTWC, says Game Scout. See, Game Scout got his fingers on the pulse of the Tetris scene, where I barely have a pulse, and I'm involved in the Tetris scene. See, subtle difference. Scuti going to ring a long bar over to the right side, and keep open here. Now is a 200,000 point lead over iBall. Who's at 630 now. I did. I said the S word. That's all right. I get one a year, right? I mean, oh boy. That's why I'm on Classic Tetris 2. They don't let me on the main channel. All right, iBall trying to burn out of this nonsense. Scuti with a great looking board. And gonna get another Tetris. 974 Scuti, 739 iBall. Dropped a couple of frames there. My apologies to the fans. I think Sue is trying to watch something while I'm streaming, and it's like, what are you doing? Also, for some reason, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm going to have to change that. So don't know why I'm on Wi-Fi. Scuti into 29. A83 has the max out and has a huge lead over iBall right now. And iBall just in a universe of pain in this dig here. It's just been forever. And Scuti now just continuing to add. I mean, look at this kid's aggression. Another Tetris. Building for Tetris is like it is nothing. iBall going to finally get that Tetris into 29. It's a lot of catching up to do. Back by 310,000 points or so. And another. Okay, iBall with another Tetris. 860. And Scuti having to bring this down. Build for... There's another Tetris iBall. 899. Setting up just like really aggressive. And oh no, this is going to be top out here for iBall. iBall going to top out 899. Scuti is good at D40. You want to go ahead and mullen it out? Mullen it out. This is a big score. But go for it. Don't mess around if you're going to mullen. Look at this kid stacking. Look at this. Look at this kid going for it. E27 did not get the rollover, but what the heck? All right, both players are ready. It is game 2. Scuti, the newbie, up 1-0 over iBall. Let's go. 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, There we go. I forgot to switch off my Wi-Fi. I meant to go back to the wired internet, so I'm just like, I'm on a rhythm here. Gotta get out of here. It's late. Scuti does not have face cam. Not able to get that together. Couldn't pass the age verification check. Scuti, a very young man. He was just didn't quite know the camera situation for Masters. It's all right. Figure it out next time. No, there's no age verification check. Got him. Tetris for Scuti, 72,000, 69,920 for iBall. iBall, we are suffering a drought, and iBall just really flinging pieces over to that left side, trying to stay efficient, and now we'll be down, getting a bunch of Tetrises, hopefully. There's another Tetris for Scuti, 120. And yeah, the nerves are real in people's first Masters events. Now that we've got all this data that has been gathered, and you can start to look at it, we're going to see like how do people generally do in their first Masters events. I don't think it's very good. All right, Scuti going to fill in that eye hole with an eye. An eye for an eye hole. Tetris for both. 189 Scuti, 231 iBall. Another Tetris. I think iBall has really just got the one burned line. Has iBall won at CTM? No, iBall is looking for his first trip out of the top 16 into the top 8. Yeah, iBall has won challengers. All right, long bar down for Scuti, and another one, 281. Player's pretty darn efficient. 305 halfway, just under halfway to the level 19 transition for iBall. So we can double this here. We're looking for about maybe a 620, 625 transition to 19. If this pace is maintained, that's pretty good for iBall. Scuti in a little bit of a cleanup mode. And still cleaning up. iBall is already clean, remaining clean, waiting out the bar. And there's the bar and the Tetris. All right, no skim there of the single for iBall. Going to try to stay efficient. There we go. Another Tetris iBall. 427 through 92. Scuti 344 has a clean board now. Sheesh, what is going on in chat there? All right, iBall with his first real kind of slowdown in this game, but it doesn't last very long. Got about a 40,000 point lead over Scuti. That's about 2 Tetrises. Tetris is on 18. We're at 22,800 points. All right, Scuti tucking in that T. Tetris iBall 482. 19 lines away from the 19 transition. With Tetris iBall. Still got that 100,000 point lead. Scuti building to the sky. Ripping long bars over to the right. Other long bars, so there you go. Scuti, iBall still maintaining this lead. 6 lines to go. Still 19th. Scuti back by about 7 to 11 lines at any given time. Vandy, will you use the Caleb Mickless music for Max Out's album? I don't know what that is. So I don't know if I should even be saying it out loud. $5.98 for iBall into 19. And a Tetris for Scuti. And one more Tetris into 19 for Scuti, $5.67. So iBall better pace now. Yes, I guess we all know that. But iBall getting up high on the board. Long bar down Tetris has some work to do. Scuti clean. It's going to be an opportunity for Blue Scuti to get into the lead. Depends on how long iBall stays here. And long bar down Scuti, yes, into a score lead. Again, the line difference here matters. Tetris iBall taking that lead back. Five lines right now, separating them. Now 9 lines. Tetris iBall. And Scuti getting a long bar around that kind of spire in 8 and 9. Tetris iBall, $7.58. I don't know what's going on in chat right now. Another Tetris for both of them. Scuti in the lead and behind in lines. There we go, iBall adjustments. It's great tucks on the right side for iBall. Tetris, $8.49. I mean, Scuti not slowing down at all. Just burning nothing. And every once in a while now, iBall's got to burn something. So Scuti has been better on 19. By a small amount. Tetris iBall 917 into level 26. Scuti just into 25. Classic Tetris with the raid party of 66. Welcome, Classic Tetris. Max out here for Blue Scuti, the player making his Masters debut, up 1-0 over iBall, the Canadian Super Mario Brothers speedrunning legend. iBall's got the max out as well. 10-line difference. Scuti now kind of holding out for the bar. Takes a skim and gets the bar, and there it is, A94. And there's a bar down for iBall. 2 lines to go till 29. Scuti's board looking a little ragged here. And there's a Tetris into 29 for iBall. Going to try to set up here. Has a lead of about 15,000 points. Scuti going to get a, dirty triple there. And just 3 lines to go now for Scuti. So iBall, you can get a sense of what Scuti is up to. Would want to just kind of hang on and just kind of go. Nope, Scuti's going to hang top out here on 29. And iBall is good and has tied it up. GG's. Do the line. What is the line? Oh, I can't hear the music. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please hit subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch. What is it? Wait, and if you want to watch these live, follow us on Twitch. Or what is it? Twitch.tv.monthlytetris or whatever. Thank you, and have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, what was once a best of 5 is now a virtual best of 3 between iBall and Blue Scuti. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh yeah, remember I used to do the scary deep voice countdown, but we stopped doing that once we got onto Twitch. It was just a little weird, you know? Oh, I forgot to switch to Wi-Fi again. Can I just start cursing? I just want to start cursing on these streams. Like, I don't care, monetization, any of that. I just want to start swearing. Can I just do a whole month where I don't care? Just call it like classic Tetris Monthly. Yeah, we'll just call it that. Jurassic Tetris Monthly. All the swears are allowed. Oh, Blue Scuti in trouble here. Got a Spire here. Gets, I think that was a triple. I wouldn't say in trouble necessarily, but a very interesting board. And that could have turned into something. But Scuti going to bring this down. It's going to be inefficient, but there you go. 147 iBall, 97,000 for Scuti. Blue Scuti heard curse words and got in trouble. Like his mom started yelling, "What are you watching? You are so grounded, mister." You know, all that stuff. Yeah, I want to do a month where I can just curse. Oh, very interesting choice by Scuti. Kind of trying to avoid like triples and things like that. But okay, kept the well open, is alive, got the Tetris. Oh my god, Colin, what the heck? Oh my god. iBall with a great looking board here. 210 through 54, 153 for Scuti through 55. I don't know. I have I don't know. It's late, but then again, this is going on YouTube. But I remember back in college, the only time I have gotten a computer virus. What was the thing called? It was the happy99.exe virus. I was in college and I caught it because it's so stupid. You know, you don't go to, download something you get from an email. 171 Blue Scuti, 325 iBall, but I don't know if it came in an email or where I got it, maybe from some FTP server or something, but it was like a dirty Tetris game, right? Where the Tetris pieces were made out of people who were disrobed. And that's how I got the computer virus, because I installed it and it came laden with a virus. That is the only time I've caught like a real computer virus. It was, yeah, happy99.exe. I'm sure you could look that up. Like, it was pretty widespread. And that's how I got into Tetris. No, that's not true. Oh, what the heck? Oh, all right. Don't do anything. Keep playing iBall. Just keep playing. Don't worry about it. You are good. I feel like maybe a cat or some animal got involved, or a person. So keep on playing. That's totally fine. 465 iBall, 311 for Blue Scuti. $5.33. Big pace here for iBall. Maybe we can have Dan V like edit iBall back in. But yes, if something like that, keep playing. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. All right, Scuti kind of making some gaps here just before the level 19 transition. We'll see how he decides to work this. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. 606 iBall, 371 for Scuti. So pretty inefficient pre-transition for Scuti. Let's see what he can make up here in 19. All right, iBall really just... Okay, yeah, able to get that J over to the left. Long bar down. Tetris 639 iBall. And we did see in the last match that Scuti was more efficient at 19 in that game than iBall. So we'll see if that happens again. He really needs... He has a lot to make up. 200,000 points. Yeah, we now have two cameras that are totally breaking the rules. Center well Tetris for iBall. We'll transition that well over to the right side where it belongs. That's where traditional values put that well, okay? Don't need wells in the left. Don't need them in the center. That well on the right. .732 iBall scrambling up near the top of the board. Going to uncover. There we go. There's a dirty double. Split double. Going to uncover. Wants a long bar real quick. Long bar down for Scuti. 592. There is the Tetris for iBall. 771. Yeah, what if I just stop caring about being monetized and just whatever, just let it go, you know, just whatever. Dirty Tetris Monthly, didn't care anymore. 605 Scuti still back by 200,000 points. All right, there we go. Looks like Scuti gonna be able to take care of this. Just love a T-piece right now, but gonna have to just take this line by line. Waiting out the bar, 622. iBall waiting in column. Well, no, not waiting in column 3. He has to take out a gap there to uncover column 3. So going to work to do that. Oh, Scuti. Oh, no. Was not able to get that J into that right side well. And now is scrambling. Is open. We'll see if he can survive. Can't get the bar over. Tops out 632. And iBall is up 2 games to 1. GG's. True, yeah. iBall, you're gonna have to show wires. iBall, show wires. All right, guys, here's my setup. Okay, here's what I have running. See, nothing's running. The wires, there's nothing. They're going directly from da-da-da. All right, here we are. Both players already. iBall up 2 games to 1. Just 1 win away from making it into the top 8 for the first time ever. Can he do it? Let's see. 3-2-1 Tetris. Scuti gonna try to keep that from happening. Vandy was born in the late 70s. That is correct. I was born as early in the 70s as you possibly can be while still calling it the late 70s. And Scuti in trouble right off the bat. Now again, trouble is a relative term, is a roller. Does not, you know, is not real trouble, but, you know, has a jacked up board right off the bat. No Tetris so far. And even as a roller, like, get yourself into this situation, and you can get, you're kind of at the mercy of the RNG to an extent. iBall here, 52,000. Scuti still trying to get out. And there we go. Looks like Scuti's going to be able to... Oh, Scuti's going to keep this as a dirty Tetris well. So no fear from this young man. Gets the dirty Tetris finally for Tetris number 1. And here's Tetris number 2. 64,000 for Scuti, 99 now, 121 for iBall. Tetris iBall 144. Scuti 87,000. And another Tetris Scuti 110. And another one 133. So building high and letting them fly. Hell yeah. Eyeball set up for a dirty Tetris column 8. Keeping that well open. Taking the skims. Getting droughted right on cue. Ends up taking a triple. There's the Tetris. And now a couple pieces to open up that right side and can start building for Tetrises in the normal place again. All right, Scuti uncovers well. He's at 186. Can you commentate like James Chen? Oh my God, I'm not going to do that. The colleague, a very valued colleague. Can't do that. Eyeball setting up the delayed Vits, the war crime, as the kids call it. And gets the long bar to fill in. Waiting on the next one to make the Tetris and gets it, and there it is. So these players are kind of... Well, they're pretty close. Scuti has come roaring back a bit. And there's a Tetris. That little slowdown from Eyeball has let Scuti back in. I guess he wasn't that far behind. Oh yeah, I got to talk about Tetris rate a lot. I'm not going to do that. I only make fun of people who, or imitate people who I'm friendly with. You know? Not that I'm not friendly with them, but I'm not like friends with them. Like I don't have that kind of relationship where I feel comfortable imitating someone. You know what I mean? I'm not unfriendly. I'm neutral. How many subs until Partner Plus? Well, now I don't know because I have been given information that only certain subs count. So I got to go research that. And it's like, if what Rhubarb was saying is true, then we'll never get Partner Plus. I mean, forget it. Because gift subs apparently don't count, but I got to look into that. 418 eyeball, 394 for Scuti. Scuti again, building high. Oh, wow. What a... I mean, really, just no fear, Scuti. Setting up these delayed burns up near the top of the screen. One $5 sub per person count. No gift sub or prime subs. Yeah, forget it. We'll never get that. I think that's kind of crap. Who cares how I bring in the subs, you know? If they come in through gifts, if they come in through prime. Come on now. 430 blue Scuti. I don't know. I gotta look into what YouTube's like revenue split is and like how that all works. I could be persuaded to move this to YouTube, honestly. So I don't know. I'll look into it. All right, Scuti is into 19. He's at 524. That's my birthday. $563 for eyeball. There's a Tetris. Blue Scuti just, just stacking high. No fear up that high on the stack at all. He can maneuver those pieces. He does well. Eyeball still with a very slim lead. Well, I guess in score, but in pace, he is a little bit further ahead. He's got 18 lines in hand right now. There's a Tetris, a couple Tetrises. Going to get some of those lines back. Scuti burning now. Eyeball clean. Colin says, I've already dumped 700 on Tetris this month. The wife is not happy. Amateur. Only 700 on Tetris in a month? Ah. I wish. $7.52 for iBall, $6.99 for blue Scuti. All right, Scuti taking a burn here, keeping that well open. Just gonna have to go back down and get this, and yeah, just not able to get the bar timed at the right time. So iBall's able to kind of open that lead back up. Here's a Tetris. Scuti again, just can't get the bar timed at the right time. But I mean, this is great effort, and finally gets a long bar down for the Tetris. 7.48 Scuti. Oh, a misdrop of the Z is going to slow Scuti down. Oh no, that looks like this is going to be fatal, and it is. And Scuti is going to top out at 7.58, and iBall has hung on to win and to make it to the top 8 for the first time in so many attempts. So congratulations to you, iBall, for making it to the top 8. First ever victory in a CTM Masters event. Had a record. Oh, we go to this. Let's go look, right? Oh my word. The record, iBall's record in matches, not good. Let's see. Games, wins, losses, I don't have match victories, but overall in games was 8 and 22 in games. 8 wins, 22 losses in games. And finally has won his first ever match in CTM Masters. So GG's to you. I mean, that's amazing. Now, here's what we got to do. We gotta bump up that prize pool. Right now, the prize pool is like this, right? It's at $13.77. We're only paying out the top 4. If we get it to the top, if we get it to 2,000, we can pay out the top 8, and iBall will have his first ever cash in a Masters event. So let's do what we can to get that prize pool up. If you can flick in $1 or 5 or 10 or 20 or whatever, anything that gets us closer to that goal, of course, do sponsor quests as well. I'm going to go ahead and set up the next match. iBall, you stay right there, because we are going to bring in AlanBot and get this going. Hey everybody, this is your old pal vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.